My name's Nicole Jones. Roger, it's so nice to meet you. I'm the content marketing manager for Kintone here at CloudEXPO 2016.
Great.
So it's great to be with you. I was just attending your moderated session, the Power Panel Lunch Special, and a question that was really interesting that you asked is, what is the checklist that the C-suite business leaders need to make sure they are successfully implementing digital transformation?
You know, what's interesting is that as much technology as there is here, when we talk to people who provide technology, they say, don't think about the technology. Tell us what you need to achieve first. What are your goals? Why? How do you plan to get there? What's your time frame? And then we can start talking about the technology. And once they do, I mean, platform is important. The whole idea of what software tools you may want to use and what talents you have in your organization, what training you might need to get your organization up to speed or work with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting thing is that the technology discussion seems to come at about stage 5 or something like that.
Well said. And we talked a little bit as well. A lot of people seem to chime in around this idea of empowering business users to create their own solutions, to power creativity, to power innovation. Do you think that's happening more and more people are connecting to that idea?
You know, it's a nice idea. Some people are just not great at the tools. I mean, to me, it's like, let the professionals drive. But what can happen is that the business line managers and the people who are going to ultimately be responsible for the products need to be very clear about what it is that they need. And I think it actually helps with some of the younger people who have a much firmer base in technology. They grew up with it. They understand the tools and they understand the concepts better. But I think in the end, the empowerment needs to go to the organization overall. Developers don't have to be designers. Designers don't have to be developers. Business people don't need to be either, et cetera, et cetera. You get the rare individual who can do it all. But even then, within the context of an organization, I still think discrete roles are good as long as you're working in a nice collaborative sort of system, collaborative relationships.
Where do you see the IT department being in the next 10 to 20 years?
You know, it's interesting now. A few years ago when we started talking about cloud a lot, people said, well, IT departments are going away. And IT departments did not want to hear that, turns out. I think things are going to be stronger than ever. I think the CTO and the CIO continue to play more important roles. I think at some point the technology will be so ubiquitous that everybody assumes that certain tools are at their disposal, and but at the end of the sort of line there, you have to have stuff and you have to have people that know what they're doing. So I think IT is going to be more important than ever just in the future.
Thanks so much, Roger. On behalf of Kintone, we're enjoying ourselves here at CloudEXPO and look forward to more sessions.
We're glad you could come. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.